Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Elise, and this is 10 to Life, your one-stop true crime destination. We are talking about old cases, current cases, ongoing cases, controversial cases. We are literally talking about it all. So if you have never checked out this channel before, first of all, what the heck are you thinking and where the heck have you been? But I'm happy to have you here now. If you've never been here before and you like today's case video, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button below. It's totally free and it's an easy way to support the channel. And it also will notify you guys of when I drop new videos and when I do live streams. And for everybody who's a returning 10 to Lifer, welcome back. Happy to have you guys here today. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Boy, do we have more to talk about today, because it has now been a little over 1 week since the tragic murder of 27-year-old Christain Obumseli, who was stabbed by his girlfriend, 25-year-old and OnlyFans model Courtney Tailor. New details in this case are finally beginning to surface, and this case is looking like it is going to be a messy one, guys, because Courtney is finally sharing the details of what happened that night when the stabbing took place and what led her to stab her boyfriend, Christian. We have Courtney claiming self-defense, while we have Christian's family claiming murder. If you aren't familiar with this case, please go watch this earlier video because it breaks it all down for you. It's a quick 10-minute watch. It's really quick, but it'll break everything down for you, and it includes footage from that evening as well as many other details. And then in this video, we're going to talk about the updates in the case that we know of now. And we also now get a glimpse into new footage and new photos that really illustrate Courtney's behavior just minutes after the murder. And this behavior in these moments is truly bizarre enough to give you pause, but also to ask yourself if she really has remorse at all. So guys, let's get down and dirty in it and let's talk about everything we know so far.
10 to Life with Elise starts right now.
We are taking a quick break in today's video to give a shout out to today's sponsor, Magellan TV. So many of you guys have heard me talk about Magellan TV in the past, but let me break it down for you if you have not heard about them. Magellan TV is a documentary streaming service that has over 3,000 different documentaries available to stream. And the best part is Magellan is adding new content and new releases every single week, between 15 to 20 hours of new content, guys. Now, they have so many different genres of documentaries. I, of course, always find myself poking around in true crime, but this month I decided I needed to break out of that and I needed to just see what else was out there. And I'm so glad that I did, because I stumbled across a new documentary called Passion for Scent. And Passion for Scent really explores the making of cologne and perfume, and it ties in with Coco Chanel's famous No. 5 perfume. And it's just so fascinating. I feel like every time I watch a documentary, I end up a little bit smarter after it. No matter what the subject is, it's like, I never would have thought about that, or I never would have learned that. So thank you, Magellan, for making me smarter. And the best part too that I love about Magellan is you can stream from anywhere on any device, and it is crystal clear. Whether you're on your computer, your tablet, your phone, you can watch these documentaries anywhere. It makes it so easy. And because Magellan is such an amazing partner of the 10 to Life channel, they are offering you a free month-long trial. So guys, go in my description box, use that link, because they are hooking you up. Don't say I never gave you anything and thank me later, because you are going to absolutely be obsessed with this service. I am telling you. Thank you, Magellan TV, for not only being such an amazing sponsor of the 10 to Life channel, but also for giving my incredible viewers the opportunity to try this streaming service for a month completely for free. Guys, for the cost of like $0. Go download it now. Hit that link in my description box below. And again, thank you so much, Magellan. We love you. I love you. You make me smarter every time I watch one of your documentaries, and I'm so happy to have you a part of this channel. And thank you to all of you viewers for always understanding that sponsors are essential to the channel if we want to grow it to a place where I can give you true crime all the time. Now let's talk about today's case.
Okay. Where do I see myself in 5 years? That's a good question. Okay. I see myself with say 2 children. I would say at least 1 kid. In like 5 years, I want 1 kid. Should I have a daughter or a son? I want like a kid. A few houses. Business going on. Maybe, probably not OF, but we'll see.
Christian's relatives are claiming that OnlyFans star Courtney Tailor brutally and senselessly stabbed her boyfriend to death in an unprovoked attack that fateful evening on Sunday, April 3rd. And investigators are saying that Christian, who was stabbed once in his chest, and there have been mixed reports on this. Some reports are saying that he was stabbed in the shoulder, while some are saying the chest. In my last video, I said that I suspect he was stabbed somewhere around this location, and that's why, some people are saying the chest, some people are saying the shoulder. But anyways, investigators said that Christian, who was stabbed once in the chest, and Courtney had been involved in a physical altercation that evening before the stabbing took place. And Courtney's attorney and her camp has said that she stabbed Christian in self-defense. Now, Christian's family is absolutely outraged over new footage showing Courtney without what they say an ounce of remorse. In one clip on Friday, April 8th, Courtney can be seen in a Miami bar having drinks with her father, where she's then confronted by somebody who happens to be in the bar as well.
I'll videotape her. Right now, you should go. Yeah, you should go. Because you just killed your boyfriend. Yeah, you did. Yeah, and yeah. Okay, cool. I'll videotape her. Right now, you should go. Yeah, you should go. Because you just killed your boyfriend. Yeah, you did. Yeah, and yeah.
In another image that appears to be going viral at the moment, Courtney can be seen in her apartment immediately following the stabbing, covered in blood head to toe, and giving her dog kisses. It also appears as though she is handcuffed as this is happening. And look, guys, I've never stabbed anyone, no less somebody that I love, so I can't even pretend to imagine how I would be responding or acting in a moment like that. However, I can confidently say that I don't think if I am dripping in blood still from my partner, who I love, that I would be, relaxed enough, seemingly, to be bending over or hunching over and giving my dog kisses. It's a little weird. It's a little weird, guys. A little weird. It seems almost like she's, relaxed and happy and leaning over and giving the dog kisses while she's handcuffed and covered in blood, unless she was having some sort of mental break or something, which is absolutely possible because we know that she also was put on that 72-hour psych hold. So maybe it hadn't quite connected and maybe it wasn't computing in her brain as far as what just happened. Maybe. But in any event, this image is out there going viral right now. We also have learned new statements, not only from Christian's family, but from Courtney's attorney, where he is actually going into much more description regarding the self-defense claims and actually also drops a huge bombshell. So Christian's brother Jeff had said, "It's been a week since my brother was brutally and senselessly killed. Courtney's callous actions have not been met with an ounce of remorse." He also says, "We've seen videos of Courtney kissing dogs while covered in my brother's blood, and also casually getting drinks at a hotel bar days later while my brother lays in the morgue." And a lawyer for Christian's family is saying that Courtney's versions of events was inconsistent and not credible enough to back up her version and her claim of self-defense. Because Courtney is saying that she stabbed Christian after he attacked her, pushed her to the floor, and grabbed her neck, that she had no choice but to then stab him. But the lawyer is saying that her version of events in that story is inconsistent with the evidence. And they also are saying that they want her to be arrested and that the family is absolutely devastated. Christian's family also has been very vocal about Courtney getting special treatment, saying, "The bottom line is clear. Courtney is being treated differently because of her privilege as a wealthy white woman, and that within 24 hours of Christian's death, the detective on the case prematurely concluded that this was not a crime of violence, but the information provided is deficient, and the lack of transparency strongly suggests that foul play is involved. She has no injuries to support her story of imminent danger. And his family is saying, we have every reason to believe that this death was the result of unwarranted and unprovoked violence, and that they want to see that justice is served. But Courtney's lawyer is absolutely adamant that this was self-defense, saying that he believed Courtney was the victim at the hands of Christian. Her attorney also drops a complete bombshell, and he suggested that Courtney may have even been a victim of human trafficking. I can't say that word on YouTube because they're going to flag me, but I hope you know where I'm going with that. Although when the lawyer said this, he did not expand on the claim, but he dropped that, and that is a huge bombshell in this. He went on to say that Courtney had apparently been fighting for her life that Sunday evening during that altercation between the couple, when she then had to stab him to get him off of her. He also says that at the time of the incident, Christian was committing a forcible felony, that he had gained access to Courtney's apartment without her permission, and that he did this on several occasions in the days leading up to this incident. The DA's office said in a statement on Friday that when the investigation is completed, the state attorney office will review the police department's evidentiary presentation and then take appropriate legal action in accordance with the law. Courtney has not been charged in this death, although cops and prosecutors have said that the investigation is in fact ongoing. And we still have a lot to learn about this case, and I haven't quite formed an opinion yet either way. What I do find curious, however, though, is the amount of blood on Courtney from a single stab wound. More than likely, the knife hit a major artery, which is why the single stab wound was in fact fatal, and in turn, that would supply a lot of blood coming out. However, the amount of blood on Courtney and the placement of the blood raises a question to me. I can't help but wonder what the physical position she must have been in was when she did stab him and when the stabbing occurred. Could she have been underneath him if he were in fact on top of her and that's why blood poured over her? Or if she were on top, could that much blood have come out if she hit that artery and it squirted out all over her? I think the blood pattern and the blood amount will shed a lot of light on this case and the truth of what really happened. Because truthfully, I see arguments from both sides of this. I see things that point to this possibly being a DV and self-defense situation, but I also see pieces of it that lead me to believe she's not very remorseful and that she never really was remorseful, and that makes me wonder why. Especially when it comes to the testimony of some of the friends and the mutual friends and what they have witnessed over the, short 2 years that the couple had been dating. So I think we still have a lot to learn, and I think as this investigation goes on, we will learn so much more because remember, and I had mentioned it in my last video, there is a law in Florida that when self-defense is claimed, before somebody can ever be charged, they have to fully disprove self-defense as an option. Meaning that she has now claimed self-defense, so they wouldn't even be able to file charges against her until they can, without a doubt, disprove the self-defense claim that she is making. And in my previous video, I also asked, is that a tactic that some defense attorneys use because it somewhat stalls the investigation or stalls the charges from coming, or is that something that they don't, they haven't been able to rule out either way? That's why charges haven't been made, and that's why nobody has spoken out actually saying that there was DV happening, because they don't have the proof of that yet. They don't have footage of the event taking place to our knowledge yet. They don't have any sort of testimony, anything like that. So it's going to be very interesting to figure out what it is we learn here. And as Courtney speaks out, or once the police, question her again, even though she now clearly has a lawyer, it's just going to be really weird to see kind of where this goes, because there could be an argument made for either side. And I'm curious to know what you guys think. From everything you've read and you've heard and you've seen about this case, what do you think? Do you think that Courtney was acting in self-defense? Or do you believe that this was a result of her lashing out and angry at Christian, and it resulted in his tragic death. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. In any event, I just feel like I just can't reconcile in my own mind some of the behavior, the photos, the videos. I don't know. It doesn't quite strike me as somebody who is distraught. But again, I've never been in that position, so I don't know how somebody necessarily would act. I've seen how many people do act through other crimes and other cases that we followed, but not everybody acts the same way, so who's to say? So I'm curious to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below. I'll keep you guys updated as we learn more and as we get more documents and footage and images from this case so that we can better figure out what happened to Christian. Regardless what happened as far as the reason behind the stabbing, a young life was lost. And that is just very, very heartbreaking. And our thoughts and prayers are with his family, of course. Our thoughts and prayers are with everybody involved. And hopefully whoever needs to be held accountable for their actions in this case is held accountable very soon. Thanks again for tuning in, guys. Until the next case, stay safe.